This is Louise for MMA Crazy, and we're here in Rotterdam with Garreth McLellan. Beautiful Rotterdam. How are you finding it so far?
Yeah, look, it is a fantastically beautiful place. Obviously, I haven't been out too much. I've just been kind of in the hotel and going through my processes. But what I have seen, it's incredible. The people are really friendly and very welcoming. There's a really nice calm effect in this place, so that's always good. There's a good energy, and that's good to feed off. So I'm excited for Sunday. I think the Dutch crowd is going to come out and in full cry, and I think it's going to be a loud stadium, and I think it's going to be a fantastic environment to fight in.
Of course, this is the first time that the UFC have come to the Netherlands. So what did you, obviously you fought in Dublin last, so you've been fighting in Europe, but what did you think about coming to Rotterdam?
Look, I mean, for me, it's an honor, first of all, and then obviously it's exciting, you know. I'm living the dream. I'm fighting around the world. I'm getting to see countries and travel and meet amazing people. So for me, any opportunity that I can to go somewhere, I'm gonna grab it. I don't have specific places that I want to fight. Whatever the UFC come back with and say, hey, we need you on that card, I'm willing to go and do my job. You know, maybe sometime soon it'll be in America, or maybe, you know, we go to to China or Japan or Australia. So you know, it's a great job, and like I said, I get to see the world.
So when did you arrive here, and how long was your flight? Was it a tough trip?
It wasn't too bad. I had two planes to catch, sorry, and one was 6 and one was 7 hours, with a bit of a layover in Abu Dhabi. But otherwise, the travel wasn't that bad. I think I'm starting to get used to it now. I do a fair amount of traveling during the year, and obviously going to train in different places and those kind of things. So you get used to the plane flights. I think you get you understand what it's about. So the mindset is good. Yeah, I just got in last night, did a few things and got comfortable, and I had a great night's sleep, and you know, so today's also been a bit of the same.
Okay, so you mentioned Tristar earlier. You've been training out in Tristar. Could you just talk a bit about that experience?
Yeah, look, our gym has a fantastic relationship with the guys out of Tristar, Faraz and Eric and the boys out there, and it was a great opportunity for us to go. We met up with them in Ireland, when I was in Ireland, and you know, they had said we needed to come out and do some work there. So I did. I took up the opportunity and I went. It was a great experience for me. You know, obviously working under a guy like Faraz and being around guys like George and Rory and a whole host, Chad Labrie and Alex Garcia. I mean, the list is endless of UFC fighters there, and you know, they've got a good set, a good skill set, and they got a good mindset. So it was the perfect place for me to go and just get myself in a different headspace and kind of just a different environment and learn from different people. There were some small changes that they made for me, and it's done really well for my camp. It's given me the confidence to come back and work really hard in my own home country. As well as we got back, you know, I get back to South Africa, and I just said to the boys, you know, we're doing the right things. So that gives the team confidence, and then it put them in a position where they started to push harder. So it's been a fantastic camp for me. It's been long, obviously traveling there and back and dealing with jet lag and those kind of things, and different environments is quite strenuous. But I came out on the other side very happy. So, you know, I thank them for the work that they did, and hopefully I can show them return by winning on Sunday.
What kind of advice have you had from them? Anything in particular?
Look, I don't think it's anything too hectic or too profound, but just little things, you know, changing little way things are done and the way that approach certain things, and you know, they help. They go a long way. You know, small changes make a big difference, and you don't realize it until you make those changes. So yeah, there was some good stuff. I don't think there was any major changes to my skill set. It was just kind of my mentality and the way that I adapt myself and the way that I do things.
So how are you feeling then, feeling mentally and physically going into this fight compared to last time, perhaps?
I think I'm in a much better space. I don't think I was carrying. I think, with winning in Ireland, I got that monkey off my back in terms of, having to win in the UFC and proving that I am capable. Yeah. So now I can go out and express myself and show people what my skill set is and what I am capable of and what I showed back home in South Africa and what made me such a great success there. I believe if I do the right things and I keep myself focused and framed, I can definitely climb up the ladder quickly and put myself in a position where I'm one of the top fighters in the world. That is still some distance to go, and I think there's still some quality guys that I need to get through, but I'm a lot more confident in myself, and I believe I belong in the UFC, and I believe that I've got a lot to offer. So I will show that on Sunday night, and I'll fight like I always fight, and with the heart that I have, and the courage, and the never dare say die attitude. So I think it's going to be very interesting on Sunday night, and I think I'm going to give the crowd a good show again.
So you're fighting Magnus Cedenblad. So what did you think of him as an opponent for you?
Yeah, look, Magnus is a guy, he's been in there, he's had 4 fights in the UFC already, and he's won 3 of those, so that he's carrying a lot of confidence. He's proved that he could win in there, and he has a good skill set. He's obviously a lot higher up the rankings than what I am, and that poses a big threat, any time that you do have to step up the ladder, you come up against guys who are very dangerous. We've prepared accordingly, we've done our job, and we've focused on the things that we needed to focus, and we believe we're in the right space to beat him. We're going to come and we're going to show that, and like I said in Ireland, and I'll say it again, I'm coming here to win.
So obviously he's been out for about a year or so, do you see that as an advantage to you, and do you see any other advantages that you might have over him?
Look, it's ring rust is a very real thing, but I don't like to dwell too much on that and think that that's going to be a bonus for me, because it could be the opposite. And if I allow myself to get confidence in that and be in a position where I think I'm going to dominate him because he hasn't been in there for 2 years, then I could be pleasantly surprised and I could put myself in a bad situation. I just got to do what I know how to do, and I've got to do it to the best of my ability and as effective as I can. And if I do that, then I will get the result that I want.
You both have a lot of submission wins under your belt, so how do you see it unfolding, or how do you see your styles matching up?
Yeah, look, I think we're both comfortable anywhere, and I think the fight's going to go everywhere, and I think it's going to be a position who's just better prepared and who's on it and who wants to fight more. What
kind of challenges do you think he might present to you?
Yeah, look, he's got range and he's got height, and in the stand-up, you got to get in past the long range of your hands and the kicks and those kind of things. And then on the ground, he's got a good submission game, and he's got good ground skills. He's very good on top. Just got to be able to adapt and make things happen. I think I've got a few tricks up my sleeve, and I think I have a dynamic that could pose a serious threat to him. And I think things have changed since I last fought in Ireland, so I think there's going to be a different fighter in there. And I think if he hasn't seen that, I don't know how easy he'll be able to deal with that, or if he'll be able to adapt as quick as possible. It's just about seeing what happens on Sunday night, and I just got to do my job, and that's the most important thing.
And how are you predicting to get the job done?
Look, I don't like to throw any predictions down. I think that's something that can cause a lot of problems for you. I'm going to there. I'm going to look to finish, and I'm going to look for the win, and I'll make sure that I find it however way I have to.
Thank you for taking the time out to talk to us. Thank you. We look forward to seeing your fight. Thank you.